So the ConnectOregon grant is a $2 million grant that we're in line to receive here for an airbase project at the airport. What it entails is approximately a 10,000 square foot building and helipads that will house the Forest Service and possibly some other agencies, and create infrastructure and some opportunities for growth on the north side of our airfield that doesn't have any development at this point. And this is really vital to the airport because the airport is in a point of a lot of growth going on here at the airport, and the Forest Service is increasing assets on the field, and it becomes a little bit in competition with the business that's expanding here on the field. So what we want to do is be able to support all those businesses and agencies, but the only way we can do is kind of separate them on the field. So that's what the opportunity is about. Just with this, and actually things are on the rise at this point, and I believe will be on the rise before we even get this project done. With the numbers right now on this project, we'll probably have another 45 people, and I anticipate in the next couple of years as this project progresses, that those numbers will probably increase.
So we as a team, the city, the county, working with WH Pacific on a master plan that we've worked on for the last 2 years, incorporated this grant, working with the Forest Service and other partners in the needs of our airport. And we could see that there were many more legs and expansions that could happen if we were to work together. So working through this project with the Forest Service and their want for an air base or a training center that would be possibly regional or national. And at this time, how would we get there? How would we work with the master plan? And how could we afford to do that? We, on the same time, need to expand our 911 dispatch center. We have the fire department needing other space for training. This became something that, through time, morphed into a real plan that ConnectOregon could sink their teeth into. We now, with this grant, look to be the fourth highest project in the state out of over 100 projects.
So what we have right now is a lot of heavy helicopter traffic, especially in the summer. We also have some tankers that have been operating out of here in the past few years, single engine air tankers. So what we're going to do is be able to take all those operations and move them onto this base so they can operate. So we're looking at really light, medium, and heavy helicopters, kind of emphasis on the heavy helicopter portion, and then the single engine air tankers. And this provides them plenty of room to operate in a safe area to operate, and plenty of room for expansion. And we want those assets in our community to protect our property. Well, and that's the really neat part of this is what we're putting together here creates a fantastic project, but it creates the infrastructure to open up many acres on that side of the field that could, or that side of the airport, that could really open up for manufacturing, other corporate aircraft, support in the newer businesses that are coming into the county. You know, Facebook, Apple, big companies, they have big aircraft. Most people think of commercial flights as Alaska, Delta, and those kind of things. All those operations are happening out of Redmond right now. It's kind of a specialized field. It costs millions of dollars to set that up. There's no reason for us to go down that road. Right now we want to create the best facility that we can, supporting more of a general aviation business in the Forest Service.
So there is a matching part. The $2 million is a match of actually a combination of two grants. The FAA has a $1.6 million grant, and we will pay 10% of that FAA grant. That portion, 1.6, will be then apportioned to the 30% need of the $2 million. So in reality, we're getting $3.6 million for the $160,000 invested. That'll come in partnership between city and county.